Am I the asshole for embarrassing my sister at her engagement party by uncovering her lies about our childhood? Yesterday was my sister's, 25 female, engagement party. Me and my two brothers, one is 22, two of us are 21, have been on the other side of US for the majority of 2023 and didn't think we were going to be there for the party, but plans shifted and we ended up arriving home last Wednesday. Now I'm honestly not sure if I was invited so much as we simply happened to live where the event was being hosted, because it was held in my parents' house. My sister didn't outright say she didn't want us there, but we didn't see much of her in the lead up. We didn't really know any of the people at the party, so we're going around introducing ourselves to people, mingling, doing the party thing. At some point, someone mentions the family photos on the well, and how they were surprised to see a ton of us on the wall when they didn't even know my sister had siblings. This sent me down a whole rabbit hole of confusion. This person elaborated and said she was surprised to see this type of photo on the wall because apparently my sister has told all of her friends that my parents were extreme workaholics. We have a really nice house, so they weren't surprised by that, just that it felt properly homey and lived in. Once again, I was thrown for a loop. Growing up, our home was the house. We had friends over constantly who were basically like extra siblings. My parents worked the normal amount, and they were home with us as much as possible. We got chauffeured around to sports practices, my parents took the time to get to know all of our friends well, etc. I would even go so far as to say they were more involved in our lives than average. It was my sister who really separated herself from everyone and chose to exclude herself from activities. At some point during this conversation, a few other people overheard and soon enough there was a decent crowd of her friends around my brothers and I, listening to stories of us growing up that were blowing these people's minds, because it's apparently common knowledge among their friend group that our parents were so hands-on, and common knowledge that we even existed. I ended up having a really good time and felt like I made some new friends. After the event, apparently my sister was crying because I embarrassed her in front of all of her friends and that the work she had put in to separate herself from us golden children had been undone. AITA?